Shiny Pokemon. We love their colors and sparkle, but it can take millions of years to find one. What if we play a whole game with only shiny Pokemon? And that's exactly what we did in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, which introduced us to the catch combo method where the more you catch, the better the chance of finding a shiny Pokemon. With a few additional rules, let's get into it. We start by naming our rival an original unique name, known as Buttfart. Our initial starter subbed to Fancy's Shiny Lock, so we decided to start hunting for a starter Pokemon. Out of all the choices I had, I decided to hunt for a Nidoran male. Since I don't have a lure unlocked, Nidoran doesn't spawn as much, so this hunt took many hours and encounters, but after 8 hours and 49.6 encounters later, a shiny blue Nidoran male spawned. For this video, every shiny Pokemon will be named after an anime character. For Nidoran, I named it Grimmjow from Bleach. In Pewter City, we faced against Rock, and with our Grimmjow's double kick and poison sting, we defeated his Geodude and Onix no problem and got our first badge. In Mount Moon, Grimmjow evolved into a Nidorino. In Sterling City, we defeated Buttfart. We put down a deformed Nidorino, and we faced against Ms. T. We defeated her side deck easily, and as for Starmie, we chipped the health with Peck. Luckily, it didn't use any second moves, and with that, we got the second badge. It was time for our second member, so we decided to hunt for Growlithe. Now that we have the lure, it will increase the chance to get a shiny. After about 30 encounters, the bad dog ran away, causing me to start over. In about 20 encounters, we found the Golden Doggo. Since it's one of my friend's favorite Pokemon, he named it for me, and we went with Jiraiya from Naruto. We decided to face Lieutenant Sergi, and with the move Dig with her Jiraiya and Grimmjow, we defeated Sergi's electric types and got the third badge. We move on and go all the way to Lavender Town, where we found the formal outfit for a character and sub to Fancy, since my name is Fancy. We found a Firestone in a random route and Moonstone in the Mount Moon area for future use. It's time to find our third team member, and I decided to hunt for a cool grass type Pokemon, so we went to Viridian Forest to hunt for Bulbasaur. Funny enough, we ended up finding a full odds shiny of Kokuna and named it Zoro from One Piece and evolved it to Speedrill soon after. We continued to hunt for a shiny Bulbasaur, and after about 380 encounters, we found the light green frog. We named it King from 7 Deadly Sins. What was crazy about this encounter is that there was a shiny Weedle that spawned around the same time. We can't use it though since we have a Beedrill, but it was a fun moment. In Celadon City, we found Fat Steven Universe, and we faced against Eureka, and with Zora and Jiraiya, we defeated her grass types and got our fourth badge. We played some Pokemon Unite as Pikachu and evolved King into Ivysaur. We fought Team Rocket, went ghost hunting with Buttfart, and got the Pokeflute from Mr. Fushi. We used the Moonstone to evolve Grimmjow into Nidoking, and the Firestone to evolve Jiraiya into Arcanine. It's time to hunt for a fifth team member. We needed a water type, so we were hunting for Staryu. After many encounters and runaways during the catch combo of 300, we finally found a white starfish. We named it Mob from Mob Psycho, evolved Mob into Starmie soon after. We faced against Kaga, and with Mob we swept his whole team with Mob's Psychic type moves and attained the 5th gym badge. In Saffron City, the Silph is taken over, so Azul decided it's a good time to test us, but we defeated him easily soon after. We defeated Archie, and he exploded all over my Pokemon. And afterwards, I saved the president from Giovanni, and he gave me his Master Ball for a reward. We faced against Sabrina, and we used the combination of Zoro, Mob, and Jiraiya to defeat her second types and obtain the 6th badge. We decided to hunt down for our 6th team member, and what better Pokemon than my mascot himself, Charmander. After about 100 encounters, we found the Golden Lizard himself. We named it Endeavor from My Hero Academia. We did a quick interview, and we faced against Rick Harrison himself.
I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop.
We used Mob to surf spam all his fire types, and we attained the 7th gym badge. Soon after, Endeavor evolved into Charmeleon. We decided to hunt for a backup team member, and we went to Mount Moon to hunt for a Clefairy. During this time, Endeavor did evolve into Charizard, and we found a shiny Clefairy after about 60 encounters. We named her Yui from Sword Art Online. Azul gave me the Mega Stones for the Kanto Stars, which lets us Mega Evolve King and Endeavor. We faced the last gym leader, Giovanni, and with King's Mega Evolution, we swept his whole team of ground types and obtained our last badge. On our way to the Pokemon League, we defeated Buttfart and evolved Yui into Clefable. We went through Victory Road and made it to the Pokemon League. Before we faced it, we needed to find our last 2 encounters. Squirtle hunting was taking too long, so I decided to hunt down a shiny Rhyhorn, and during the hunt we ended up finding a shiny green Machoke and named it Sakuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. After a couple failed attempts, we ended up finding the shiny Terracotta Rhyhorn and named it Soul from Black Clover, and we evolved it to Rhydon right after. These are the 9 shinies we got through this playthrough before we faced the Pokemon League. We face Lori of the Elite Four, who uses Water and Ice type Pokemon. With Grimmjow's Thunderbolt and Endeavor's Mega Y form Fire type moves, we melted her team and defeated Lori. We face against Bruce of the Elite Four, who uses Rock and Fighting type Pokemon. By using King's Mega Form, we use Giga Drain to scoop his whole team and to heal back any damage we have taken, and in the end we actually managed to defeat Bruce. We face against Margaret of the Elite Four, who uses Poison and Ghost type Pokemon. With Mob's diverse moveset, who uses Surf and Psychic type moves, we one-shotted each of her Pokemon and we defeated Margaret. We face Richard of the Elite Four, who uses Dragon-like Pokemon. I started with the battle with Zoro, who started with an Outrage to take out his Dragonite, but his Aerodactyl left me at 3 health. I quickly switched into Mob to take care of the rest of his team by using Surf and Psychic, and after all that, we ended up defeating Richard. And last, we face against the champion, Buttfart. He started off the battle with his Mega Pidgeot, but we one-shotted with a Thunderbolt from Grimmjow. Grimmjow and King defeated Vileplume and Slowbro with 1 move each, and I decided to bring Endeavor's Mega X form to use Earthquake on Rapidash. Endeavor also defeated Marowak, but he was left in yellow, so I switched into Yui to troll his last Pokemon, Jolteon. By using Metronome, we chipped away Jolteon's health and we defeated Buffart to become champion. But our journey is not yet over. We must defeat Azul, Verde, and Rojo, so we got the Mega Stone for Zoro. We face against Trainer Verde. Zoro Mega Evolved into a Poison Jab at Clefable. We switch into Mob to take down Ninetales, Victreebel, and Gengar with 1 move each. And for Kangaskhan, I thought it would be safe to bring Zoro back, and it got a critical hit. Zoro unfortunately didn't get so lucky with his Brick Break and got defeated. Endeavor took care of Kangaskhan, and King defeated Mega Blastoise with 1 Giga Drain, and we defeated Trainer Verde. We faced against Gym Leader Azul. Grimmjow defeated Tauros with Earthquake and Poison Jab, and defeated Gyarados and Aerodactyl with 1 Thunderbolt each. We switched into Yui to use Moonblast to defeat his Alakazam, and lastly, we switched into Endeavor to take care of the Executor, but unfortunately it got a life screen off of me, so that reduced some of my special attack moves. With Azul's last Pokemon being Charizard, I decided to Mega Evolve Endeavor into his Y form against Azul's Mega Charizard Y. After many turns of constant attacks and being left in yellow, we managed to defeat Charizard and defeat Azul. Before we faced Rojo, I ended up getting my friend Doggo to trade evolve Sukuna into Machamp. Now we have him, we need to defeat 6 Master Trainers, and by using their shiny counterparts, we defeated Venusaur, Clefable, Arcanine, Charizard, and Nidoking's Master Trainers to unlock Rojo. We faced against Trainer Rojo. Soul unleashed 2 Earthquakes on Pikachu. We switched into King, and I had King Mega Evolved into 2 Giga Drains against Lapras. I switched into Mob to defeat Machamp using 2 Psychics, and to also defeat Arcanine by using 2 Surfs. I switched into Sukuna by building in power using Bulk Up. I used 1 Superpower to take out Snorlax. I switched into Jiraiya against Rojo's last Pokemon, Mega Venusaur. And with 1 Flare Blitz, Jiraiya took out Mega Venusaur and we defeated Rojo and became the Battle Master using only shiny Pokemon.